Dela writes, my MVVs, welcome.
Ooni of Ife is rumored to have rendered a heartfelt apology to Queen Naomi. Now, the thing is that this apology, what does it mean to Queen Naomi? Is it really going to change the dynamics of things with Queen Naomi's case? Well, let us be hopeful, because we are hearing that, yes, he has rendered a heartfelt apology to Queen Naomi, that he does not know what came over him. Yes, they said that is exactly what is going on. Apparently, it is looking like Paropo has been able to rescue the situation for Olori Naomi. And then again, maybe the plea to Iyanifa to do something has worked. And they said that Paropo has not rested. He's been sending people to go from one place to the other to see what they can do to rescue Kabiyesi at this point in time. Now, they said a lot happened in the palace, that the last 2 weeks has been something else for the Ooni of Ife. Ooni of Ife, who has got a code of conduct, a traditional code of conduct, they say everyone was broken, that eating from his wives to, going to their own apartments and everything. It was almost as if there was no law again in the palace of the Ooni of Ife. But however, people were able to understand that something was obviously wrong, of course, with the monarch, as we are hearing. Now we are hearing that, that since this whole thing happened, it happened on the 18th of December 2024. It took Ooni of Ife 2 days or 3 days. Then there was a statement that was read to the press and referring to Olori Naomi as a miss and referring to her as the ex-wife to the Ooni of Ife. Yes, that, of course, a lot of people understood it because it was like looking as though something was wrong, even though later we heard that that had come as a result of the fact that Ooni of Ife never vetted that information that was put out there. People expected that it would be withdrawn completely, but no, it was not withdrawn. And everybody started wondering what's going on. But right now, they said, yes, that the Ooni of Ife has rendered a heartfelt apology to Olori Naomi. In fact, they said when he was rendering the apology to Queen Naomi, that he cried so much that this was done over the phone. Yes, it's true that Queen Naomi is still in Ibadan and still around Agodi vicinity right there, with everybody and the governor threatening that, no matter who is involved, the person is going to go down. But right now, we do know that Queen Naomi, by the grace of God, things are beginning to look up for her, because there are so many people who are coming to testify, so many confessions. And, these confessions is basically changing the dynamics of things. But apart from that, the reason why people were very happy, very unhappy, was because they knew that if Ooni would weigh in on, of course, this whole thing with Olori Naomi, things would not be the way they were. Okay, things went really, really terrible, with everybody looking to cut a flesh, like getting their own pound of flesh from Olori Naomi. But right now, they say the situation is under control by the grace of God, and they say the monarch is up again, and he is doing everything that is within his power to ensure that Queen Naomi gets his freedom as soon as possible. So we need to continue to pray. As at last week, there was a narrative that in the morning he will want to go and see Queen Naomi, then in the evening he will back out. And there was this thing with confusion and all of that. But I said this week he's been very, very consistent with what he wants about, getting Queen Naomi out of incarceration. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Dela Ram. I bring you fresh and spicy J's from the South is still on the Royals. How are you guys doing? I appreciate you guys so much. I love you. I share all my people. If you're yet to subscribe, kindly go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell. And do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. I appreciate each and every one of you so much. Yes, so this is what we are hearing. If the information is true, that the Ooni of Ife has rendered a heartfelt apology to Olori Naomi over the phone, saying to her that something obviously went wrong with her, that she does not know what had gone are wrong with her. Yes, so they said that is exactly what the Ooni of Ife has been saying to Olo. I mean, that something obviously went wrong with him, and he doesn't know what went wrong with him. And they say yes, that is the apology that the Ooni of Ife has rendered to Olori Naomi, telling Naomi that no matter what he needs to do, he's going to do everything that is within his power to get Naomi out of there, that he knows that Naomi has got a good heart, Naomi has always loved children, that he knows that what Naomi went to Ibadan to do is the same thing Naomi was doing when she was in the palace. And this is not the first, the second, the third time that Naomi has done this, that this has happened not because it's what Naomi wanted. This has happened because it is what it is. And they said Ooni of Ife has spoken to, all the people involved, that yes, they need to do what they need to do to ensure that, stampede victims, are, supported as much as possible. He regrets everything. These are Odua, his own sons and daughters. He feels really bad, but of course, everybody needs to understand that what had happened was never meant to happen. Queen Naomi went there with a good intention, which is what we all know. They say he has gotten up. He is working, against time to ensure that Queen Naomi gets out of jail, okay? Like, Queen Naomi does not deserve to be there. And they said that even the Yoruba people, one Yoruba group, do a group like this, has also condemned the incarceration of the Ooni of Ife's wife. And the reason why people are condemning that incarceration is because Queen Naomi went for, something that is noble. And what happened was an accident. And it was not an accident that happened because Queen Naomi was careless. They hired civil defense men and all security agents were supposed to be there. Several security agencies were discussed with, they were met, and everything, they had a conclusion that they were going to be there by 8 o'clock. But unfortunately, these people came very late. And when they came, the security agents were not there. The people came the event was supposed to hold by 9, and the people came overnight. A lot of them came there with, the mind of, committing havoc. And then they were in that place. They came very late. Very late at night. And this whole thing started around 4 a.m. The Wahala had already started when they called the radio man, and, they started calling people. By 6, everything was over. It was as if nothing happened there. And today, everybody wants to hold Queen Naomi responsible for what Queen Naomi should not be responsible for. But however, they said the Ooni of Ife is up and doing and has apologized badly to Olori Naomi, that he is up and he's going to do whatever he needs to do to get Olori Naomi out of, the prison. Now, do not forget, this content is based on rumor and speculation that is being found online. It's not been verified, and do not see it as fact until it is verified. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you.